Okay, so the first thing I want you guys to look at is problem 2-46 in your ebook. And this one is just so you get to practice using your algebra tools a little bit more. You're going to use your e-tools. Today in class we used our algebra tiles. So the first thing is to find a different way of representing the same expression using 7x minus 3 and then a negative 2x plus 6 plus 3. So if we think about those two problems, so 7x minus 3 would be our first one. So I'm just going to show you here on this little mat because this is one we're going to actually use all day today. So there's a couple ways we can show this. So 7x, so we would have positive, these are your x tiles. You would need 7 of those. See if I can get them all on here. 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's showing 7x. And then thinking about that negative 3, you can show that in a couple ways. You could show that as 3 positives down in the negative area. That would be one way of showing it. Another way to show it would be using 3 red tiles up in your positive area. So that's another way to show that. You could also show your 7x with 7 of the red tiles down in the negative area because this would be a negative of a negative. So that would give you a negative of a negative would still give you a positive 7. So you could show it this way with 7 of these red tiles. You could keep your negative 3 up in the positive here, or you could put your positives back down here. So there's about 4 ways that you could show that problem. The next one where we have a negative 2, it's the quantity of a negative of a quantity of negative 2x plus 6 plus 3x. So we can think of this in a couple ways. Well, we know negative 2x. So here's our negative 2x, and it says the negative of, so we could put them down here. Then we have a positive 6, so we could take 3 of these blue ones, but it also says it's the negative, so we would want to put, we would want to put them down here because that would be the negative of positive 6. And then our 3x we could show like this. So there's one way to show that one. The other way you could show it is you could exchange these out for 2 positives because we know that's a positive, so you could have 5x. You could also exchange these unit tiles out for 3 red ones, and or 6 red ones, and they would go up top. So again, multiple ways to show how the value of something changes, but its look, or the value stays the same, but its look changes.